A topic that is always in the spotlight, but often misunderstood, is the notion of beauty. When we think of beauty, we often limit ourselves to the aesthetic standards imposed by society, but the truth is that it goes far beyond that. Beauty is also about how we feel, how we behave, and how we relate to the world. And the natural question that arises is, how can true beauty positively influence our mood and prevent cases of low self-esteem? We might also ask, how does the concept of beauty not only refer to the physical but also to attitudes and behaviors? It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking that beauty is limited to what we see in the mirror, but that's just part of the story. Although it may sound cliché, true beauty starts from the inside out. The reality is, when we feel good about ourselves, when we accept and value ourselves, it reflects in our mood. Having healthy self-esteem is essential for living a full and happy life, and beauty plays an important role in that. For example, think of someone who decides to take care of themselves, not to please others, but to feel good. This could include simple practices like a skincare routine, wearing clothes that make this person feel confident, or even, and perhaps most importantly, adopting a healthy diet. These small acts of self-care can significantly improve one's mood and the way they see themselves, boosting their self-esteem. And this has nothing to do with achieving an imposed beauty standard, but rather with the act of valuing and caring for oneself. When we feel beautiful, not in the narrow sense of the word, but in the sense of being well with ourselves, we face the world with more confidence and joy. This prevents low self-esteem from taking over and making us vulnerable to criticism and insecurities. Beauty, in this context, is a powerful tool for emotional well-being. But, as already mentioned and is important to emphasize, beauty is not just about the physical. In fact, the way we behave and relate to others is one of the purest expressions of beauty. Someone who is kind, who has a positive attitude, and who is always willing to help others radiates a beauty that goes far beyond what is seen on the outside. It's a beauty that touches and inspires those around them. Let's imagine a practical situation. In the workplace, for example, we all know that person who, regardless of how the day is going, always has a kind word, a smile on their face, and is ready to collaborate. This positive and healthy attitude transforms the environment, making it lighter and more joyful. People feel more motivated and happier being around someone who exudes this energy. And this is a form of beauty that directly impacts the quality of relationships and the environment. Another example is in social situations. Someone who behaves authentically, who respects others, and who can communicate with empathy and understanding naturally stands out. This person creates a circle of trust and friendship around them, contributing to a more harmonious and happy environment. Again, we are talking about a beauty that transcends the physical and has everything to do with the way we treat others and ourselves. In addition to influencing individual self-esteem, this broader view of beauty also has the power to transform the environment we live in. When people adopt healthy and positive attitudes, they create a collective impact. Think of a community where people respect each other, help each other, and are always seeking the common good. This is a place where true beauty flourishes. For example, in a family where everyone treats each other with care and respect, where differences are accepted and celebrated, the environment becomes a place of refuge and happiness. This beauty in relationships strengthens bonds and contributes to the development of more secure and happy individuals. At work, teams that value collaboration, honesty, and empathy tend to be more productive and innovative. The beauty of attitudes creates a climate of trust and mutual support, where everyone feels valued and motivated to give their best. It is also important to remember that beauty is a choice we make every day. We can choose to cultivate beauty in our lives through positive attitudes, self-care, and respect for others. This does not mean ignoring physical appearance, but rather recognizing that it is just one part of the whole. Taking care of our health, both physical and emotional, and treating the people around us with kindness are ways of expressing a beauty that truly matters and makes a difference. So, when we think of beauty, we need to expand our vision. Beauty is feeling good about ourselves, having healthy self-esteem, acting with kindness and respect. It is a combination of factors that go far beyond what the eyes can see. By cultivating this broader beauty, we not only improve our own lives but also contribute to a more joyful, friendly, and happy world. But you may ask, Does this happen in the real world? Are people really this positive? In a troubled world where evil and hypocrisy are often present, is there room for this broad concept of beauty? You can achieve this privilege by maintaining yourself as the person who contributes to a better world and who stands out for this attitude. Remember, this better world depends on each of us. And with your positive attitude, you can prove to others that yes, the world we cultivate around us can be much better. And this depends fundamentally, it's worth repeating, on the attitude of each one of us. Always remain the person within you. Give even more scope to your positive side so that it stands out and become an eternal example, each new day, to be imitated to improve the world. We hope this message has inspired you to value true beauty in all its forms. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Until our next meeting on this channel, which belongs to all of us.